Give me 9 minutes and I'll give you the highlights of 7 remote jobs hiring right now that don't require tons of experience and they're not found all over the place. And so you know, I got these jobs directly off the careers page within each company's website after checking the company for legitimacy. Let's scan through them. We're going to start off with a remote job from the company Toast. They provide a point of sale and restaurant management system, and they've been around since, I believe, 2011, maybe 2012. They have an opening for a Payroll Specialist to work remotely anywhere within the United States. No location restrictions anywhere on this job description. And as I scroll down towards the bottom of the job description, they tell us right here the pay ranges between $62,000 and $99,000 per year. So this is your typical payroll specialist position where you'll be responsible for assigned U.S. as well as Canadian payrolls, ensuring accurate and timely end-to-end payroll processing for your assigned employees and countries. And what they want from you is about 2 years prior payroll experience, preferably in a medium to large multi-state company. You need to be proficient in payroll systems and you have experience using Workday and/or ADP. You also have a strong understanding of federal, state, and local payroll regulations. And they prefer, but they don't require, they prefer you have FPC or CPP certification. Next up, we have Ryder, a huge, well-known transportation and logistics company. They have an opening for a pre-employment background screening coordinator. This is a full-time remote position. You can do it anywhere within the United States. And in this job, you'll be responsible for reviewing and adjudicating candidates' background reports such as MVRs, criminal, employment, and educational background requests to ensure compliance with Ryder's policies as well as local, state, and federal regulations. Basically, you'll conduct periodic internal audits to ensure adherence to company policies, guidelines, and procedures, serve as a backup to the I-9 compliance coordinator, and provide administrative support to compliance team as needed. And in this job, they want you to have strong knowledge in HR compliance, recruiting, or staffing. You're proficient using Microsoft Office products, and then you need all your typical soft skills you need for just about every job. They want you to have a high school diploma and about 3 years or more in a related field and/or human resources. And when it comes to the salary, scrolling down this job description, they tell us they'll pay you $19 per hour. Now, I get it, for this kind of job, that is on the low end, but this is an entry-level HR position. Think of it like this. You're getting your foot in the door for bigger and better opportunities that come your way in the future. iWin is a legitimate, well-funded technology provider company specializing in practice management, automation, and AI solutions for accounting firms. They're looking for a customer support specialist to work full-time remotely anywhere within the United States, and I'm thinking this job is primarily non-phone. It's your typical tech support position where you'll provide expert technical support to customers, troubleshooting software issues, and ensuring a seamless user experience. You'll also assist in setup, configuration, and optimization of the company's software for new and existing customers, and work closely with other departments within the company to identify, report, and resolve software bugs or feature requests. And they're looking for someone who has 1 to 2 years previous experience in a tech support role, preferably within a software startup environment. You have experience with SQL and a high level of comfort using LLMs and modern AI tools. And they list some preferred experience, and whenever I see preferred, that tells me it's just preferred, not required. So read through these preferences. If you meet any of them, make sure to include them on your resume. They offer your standard suite of benefits, including a $1,000 travel reimbursement, so they're really encouraging you to take vacations in this position. And when it comes to the salary, I'm just scrolling around to see if they tell us how much they pay. I don't see it on this job description. But based on my experience looking at similar jobs, I'm thinking this job could pay anywhere from about $20 to $25 per hour. But there's no way I can guarantee that's how much you'll make. You'll have to work out your salary with them. Okay, if you have a little bit of medical billing experience, check out this position. LifeStance Health has an opening for a medical billing coordinator. It's a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States, and right here on the job description, they tell us they'll pay you $19 to $21 per hour. In this job, you'll be responsible for accurate, detailed, and thorough medical billing processes. You'll work in coordination with the team lead, supervisor, and management, as well as work collaboratively with patients and office team members to ensure that billing practices are complete and accurate. You'll also participate in daily RCM processes, monitoring for accurate and timely completion of team duties, and maintain up-to-date information on RCM processes with national SOPs, processes, and policies. So yeah, this job is all about medical billing. They want you to have a high school diploma or a GED and at least 2 years medical facility or medical office billing experience. You're comfortable using Microsoft Office products. They prefer, but they don't require. They prefer you have experience with automated billing systems and you have knowledge of full cycle revenue processes with insurance companies, Medicare and Medicaid. We have another payroll specialist job. This one comes to us from Vituity. They provide acute care management and staffing solutions for hospitals and health systems. They're looking for a payroll specialist to work remotely nationwide in the United States. And this job is temporary for 3 months. I have no idea when this job starts, but I'm willing to bet they're anxious to get someone in here right away. So this is your typical payroll specialist position where you'll compile, compute, and input payroll data into ADP payroll system in an accurate and timely manner. You'll work with medical directors, managers, and physicians to receive payroll-required information and also work with recruiting, HR, and benefits departments to ensure all payroll information is accurate and received in a timely fashion. And they list more details about what you're going to do on a regular basis. If you like this job, go ahead and read through all this. And what they want from you is 2 to 3 years of payroll or accounting experience, and they prefer, but they don't require, they prefer you have a bachelor's degree. And of course, you need general knowledge of payroll and accounting principles. You also have knowledge of specific policies, standards, procedures, and practices related to payroll, as well as knowledge of math principles. You're good with computers and you need all your typical soft skills. Now, when it comes to the salary, scrolling down this job description a little bit, down towards the bottom, they tell us they'll pay you between $25.74 and $32.18 per hour. So that brings us to our next remote job. It comes to us from Dandy. They're a legitimate venture-backed digital health tech startup and full-service dental lab. They have an opening for a recruiting coordinator. This is a contract position. Even though it is full-time remote anywhere within the United States, it is a contract position. So you more than likely won't get benefits and you'll be responsible for your own tax withholding. But they do tell us on this job description they'll pay you between $33 and $36 per hour. In this job, you'll own part of the coordination activities as well as supporting candidate experiences. You'll collaborate with recruiters to schedule interviews, manage interview processes, and help source for pipeline roles. You'll also partner with the company's recruiting operations team on rolling out exciting recruiting projects and initiatives. And what they want from you is about 1 year of recruiting or operations experience in a diverse and high-growth organization. You can work on several crucial tasks simultaneously, and you can navigate ambiguity and ramp up quickly with available support. And they'd like you to have experience with Ashby, LinkedIn Recruiter, and GEM. So that does it for this one. I have one more remote job for you. And it too is with Dandy. This one is for a human resources associate. It's a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States. And right here on the job description, they tell us they'll pay you between $78,800 and $90,000 per year. So this job is a step above the one we just talked about. You work closely with employees, leadership, HRBPs, and other internal functions to ensure employees at Dandy have a seamless experience with people systems, processes, and policies. You'll partner closely with HRBPs to build programs from the ground up, directly influencing the employee experience and business outcomes. So yeah, you'll serve as a reliable point of contact for employees and managers, providing timely, accurate, and professional HR support by addressing questions and resolving issues about HR-related matters. And they have more details about what you're going to do on a regular basis. If you like this job, read through them. And what they want from you is 2 to 5 years experience as an HR admin, HR generalist, or similar position. You're able to build rapport and serve as a trusted partner to leadership and employees. You have experience in implementing and enforcing HR policies and processes. You also have experience in managing HR investigations and leading employee relations actions. You have a thorough knowledge of and experience applying relevant legal and compliance regulations. You're proficient in G Suite and HR software programs. And of course, you need to be a good communicator. You're organized, you can prioritize your work, manage your time, and you have a thorough knowledge of relevant legal regulations. And you get bonus points if you meet any of these preferences. Read through them. If you meet any of them, make sure to include them on your resume. So that does it for this job. In fact, we just went over a nice variety of remote jobs. Hopefully one of them works out for you. But if not, check out this video right here and come back to this channel frequently if you're looking for entry-level, mid-level remote jobs. I post new job leads a few times a week. Hopefully we'll find one for you. Have a great day, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.